Welcome back. We are here for round one, and this hand's awkward. We're gonna mulligan. I actually took a planes out right before the round started, and yeah, super awkward. Although I think I haven't played Vintage Cube since last Christmas area, last holiday season, and the scry rule is now in effect, so I think that'll make mulliganing a lot more forgiving. Our opponent also mulliganed, so yeah, sure, this is fine. Not ideal, but better, and we get to scry. So our opponent's going to scry first. I think we want to draw action, so Awakening Zone, not very good. Our opponent's also green. At least they didn't get to start out with a dork. And we can ramp into Fraley's. Opponent's in the tank. Search for tomorrow? Sure. Ramp into Fraley's and Garrick. Hello. And we can path to exile whatever they play, whatever threat they have. Mishra's Workshop. So our opponent might be casting a big artifact here. Kuldotha Forgemaster. Alright, that one's definitely worth upkeep. Path to exiling. Oh, perfect. Alright, so... Can't actually cast this without... without using our extra mana, so... Orzhov Signet, worse than Selesnya Signet. Confirmed. Alright, cut out the Forgemaster is very scary. We probably could have waited, but we're playing Fraley's and Garrick the next couple turns. Oh, our opponent has other colors. I mean, they were going to fire off a search for tomorrow anyway, so... matters less that we fix their mana for them. Also, Mishra's Workshop can't be tapped except for artifact mana. Or it can't be used for anything other than artifact mana, so... Fingers crossed our opponent doesn't have any great amount of action. Alright, so we're going to play the Savannah for information reasons. Always yield to this. Our opponent probably has some sort of counterspell. So I guess we attack. We can always just not play anything. Which I think is actually right. Because it's pretty clear that our opponent has something. So, like, the fact that we're doing something and they're not is pretty good. Especially when we're drawing Reclamation Sage. If they are, like, an artifact deck, then Reclamation Sage will be very good. Alright, opponent's still not doing anything. We're just gonna do the same thing. Not even gonna cast Reclamation Sage. Demir Signet, sure. Tinker. For Blightsteel? Oh, that'd be super awkward for us. Mere Battlesphere. Okay. Much less awkward. Hitting a land off of pattern would be great. Or hitting land off the top of our deck would be great. Nope. Just kidding. Alright, we're gonna go for a Rec Sage here. My chain of thought being that if my opponent has a mana drain, which we did see in the pretty early on, Rec Sage is much better to get mana drained. And I guess we consider ourselves lucky that my opponent didn't have anything better to do with their Tinker than Mere Battlesphere, especially in the face of seeing the Reclamation Sage on top of my library. Moto, please. I'll block one of them. Alright, our opponent is super slow. BTW. Hey, a land. Yay! Alright, I think we test the waters with some Freyleys here. Oh, cool. Make an elf. No attacks. Anticipate. Sure, that's fine. One of my friends has replaced all of the 1-mana cantrips with their 2-mana equivalents. For example, Anticipate and Impulse. Like Telling Time, I think, was one. Over like Preordain and Ponder. This card's sweet. Look at that token art. Raven Swanland, man. I love looking at magic art. Okay, opponent still has 4 cards in hand. What you doing, friendo? Ready. Sacrifice an artifact. Probably going to be the play here. Yep. Let's get back Battle Ball. So I guess we're gonna -2 Freyleys. And then play Woodfall Primus, targeting Duretti. Seems good. Then we can draw 6 cards. Ugh. Sweet. All attacking Freyleys. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we're just gonna block all of them. That's fine. I like having Fraley's around, and I don't mind if my opponent just suicides their mirror into it. It's a good card, I've heard. Gonna try casting Woodfall Primus first. Destroyed already. Destroy Battlesphere. Not attacking. Let's see, if we take up, play Crater Hoof, everything gets +4/+4, so it'd be 10, 6, and 9. That's pretty good. 16, 25, 21, yeah. Our opponent would die. Alright, opponent finally doing something. Playing a Blightsteel Colossus. Mindslaver. Well, that's less fun. Should attack Freylace. If I was my opponent, I would play Pattern of Rebirth and then Freylace it. That's probably all I'd do. Maybe play Temple of Plenty to kind of try and screw me over. Like, there's not a lot you can do here, right? Apart from, like, killing my Freylace. I'm really glad we killed the Duretti, though. Jeez. Stuff could have gotten out of hand, that's for sure. Alright, my screen color changed. So, hopefully that means my opponent is actually doing something, because... Seriously, though. Dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually is pretty sweet. And then, like, attack with Courser. Block, block, block. Kill the... Okay. Okay. Or just, like, chump block. Yeah. Then you can Freylace my Orzhov Signet. That's pretty good. Sundering Titan? Duplicant. Alright. Bye, Woodfall Primus. We hardly knew ye. Alright, so Mindslaver, kind of screwing me over here, but eh. Even if we lose this game, my opponent is highly unlikely to be able to finish all of the games in as much time as they have. Just saying. Seriously, what the hell? Shouldn't take that long. Just saying. And I was talking about taking forever. I wasn't just talking about the target player, shuffle scissor. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna get like a mirror battlesphere again. Yeah. That's cool. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, when I was talking about being slow, I wasn't just talking about the stupid Mindslaver turn. I think we bottom this. Put a beast on the battlefield. Pass the turn. I'm just talking about in general. Like, you shouldn't be 11 minutes behind. Not at this point. They attack with duplicate, I'm just chump blocking with the beast, I think. I'd consider playing Craterhoof Behemoth and then drawing a bunch of cards with Garrick. So my opponent would have to attack with everything otherwise. I consider like the cashing in Garrick to be pretty reasonable. So my opponent just tapped 7 and forgot to use their artifact spell mana. Alright, we'll play land. Draw 7. So I could play Elvish Mystic, I could play Birds of Paradise. Next turn I can probably just cast Tooth and Nail. So we're just gonna try not to die to the mere battle sphere, I think is what is actually going on. So we're not gonna attack with Craterhoof Behemoth. Let's see, Entwine costs 9, yeah. So we can get like Avenger of Zendikar and Elishnorn. Seems good. Kind of depends on what my opponent does, but they're, yeah, okay. Okay, my opponent has Emrakul. Okay. Considering our opponent just cast Scalding, or not cast, played Scalding Tarn. Oh, they're doing something in their second main phase. Tinker. Sure. Winter Orb. Okay. Play Beast. Play Land. Play Raphalos. Play an Elvish Mystic. Play Birds. I feel like Winter Orb is probably not at its best against the person with the Raphalos. Just saying. Unfortunately, can't really do anything about Duretti. I was more worried that my opponent was going to get a Mindslaver. Okay, attacking me, probably gonna... I don't know if they would dome Garrick. Also attacking me. Okay, well, nope, just kidding. Okay. Because they can use the ability to deal X damage to defending player and redirect to Garrick. So. I also wouldn't be surprised if my opponent just dealt the minimum, or... Okay. Okay, yeah, well. I'll chump block. 1, 2, 7, 8. So I don't need all of my mana dorks, but... Okay. I guess I don't have to worry about counterspell. I do want to kill that, though. That's annoying. So I'm gonna use this mana to Tooth and Nail Entwined. You get Elishnorn and Avenger Zendikar. Select up to 2 creatures. I'll put these on the battlefield. Trigger. I'll play a Caracas. Triggers. Yes. Attack Duretti. I would like to get rid of your Duretti, please. Or at least make it so that you can't just sacrifice Winter Orb or whatever. Yeah, our opponent's at 4 minutes now. Like, come on, dude. This seems necessary. Over this, that seems a little cute. Keep. We got Elvish Mystic into Awakening Zone into Skull Clamp. Jeez. I wish I had a Mox. Especially a Mox Emerald, that would be super good in my deck. Okay, just don't tinker into stupid Mirror Battlesphere. Because that would suck for me. We'd make them play it out, but... Alright, well... In that case, I'm going to play a Sylvan Caryatid so I can cast Path to Exile next turn. Scalding Tarn, sure. Metalworker always makes me worry. Okay, Winter Orb. Just Winter Orb? Okay. That's cool, I guess. I mean, I have 2 mana dorks out right now. Okay. True Name Nemesis, sure. On top of forests. Draw Rofelos. Had it. Do I want to draw cards here? No, I don't suppose I do. Can't really attack. My opponent has 2 cards in hand, so holding up Path to Exile seems fine. Duplicate. Rakdos Signet, sure. I think I just exile it. Path to Exile it. Considering my opponent just has Rakdos Signet in their hand. I'm glad I didn't just exile Elvish Mystic. I kind of need that mana now. Okay. Yes. Playing Awakening Zone. Keeping Sylvan Caryatid untapped because it can block the duplicate. Okay. Battle Ball, sure. Whatever. Nice top deck. I think we Song of the Dryads, the Winter Orb. That would leave us with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's try that. Because we do want to be able to play this stupid Tooth and Nail. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Tooth and nail entwined is a lot of work here. We're again, I think, just going to get the Avenger and the Elishnorn, because this way our opponent can't actually kill us. Done. Because their creatures have no power and toughness. Although Elishnorn is a non-bow with Skull Clamp, I will admit it. Sweet, got there.